So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Monster matchup,
well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game. But I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Yamal. De Jong. And he has been fouled there. Beauty! A finish right from the top draw! The breakthrough strike! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. I doubt very much that this was in the script. Gay. Pedraza. Pedraza charging forward down that flank. Gay. Partey. And here's Perez! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Jong. Martin. Rafinha. Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield. And here's Perez. Pedraza. Out to the left it goes. A chance to play it in. Crossed into the middle. De Jong attempts a clearance. Lewandowski. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. So who's he picking out? And it's Balde. Gay does really well to win the ball there. He's in a great position here. Now it's Perez. Great defending, strong and determined. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Martin. De Jong. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Rafinha. Oh, that's nice. And it's Martin. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Gay. Aim forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Balde. Pedri. Pedri chooses to go cross-field. Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri. Out towards the flank. Ball is over the line. That's good play. Marin is there and he can get that clear. And here's Rafinha. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. Martin. De Jong. Martin. Rafinha. De Jong. Gay. Pedraza. That is a brilliant interception. Shapes to shoot! Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
De Jong. Koundé. Pedri. Balde. Yamal. De Jong. Played down the flank. And it's Balde. Crosses it in. No, that's not going to find its target. Perez. Spread out to the left. Voigt. Buchanan. All driven towards the far post. Araujo gets it away. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Yamal did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Foyt. Gay. Oh, it's a great ball here. And it's played forward. Pedri. Yamal. Rafinha. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Partey, too strong for his opponent there. Buchanan. Buchanan. Partey. Gay. And it's Buchanan. Buchanan knocks it out wide. Oh, nice touch. It's a threatening... And the shot! Yamal. Araujo. Balde. Pedri. Rafinha. Martin. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha puts a cross in. Now it's Rafinha. Martin. Pedri. Oh, it's come loose. Rafinha. He can get that clear. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Martin. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Martin. That is lovely. Looking for a decent ball in. Rafinha. Now here's the delivery. And here's Rafinha. And it's Pedri. Pedri, that's a delicate pass. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. That has been knocked clear. De Jong. Oh, great play! Looks across and plays it in. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Pedraza. Partey. Rafinha. De Jong looks to the other side. Balde. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Oh, good spread. Oh, sweet feet. Pedri. Balde. Showing good feet. De Jong. Partey, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Lewandowski. And he's there to clear it. De Jong. Martin, there's the delivery. Martin climbs up big! And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Buchanan. And it's Buchanan. Partey. Rafinha. And here's Lewandowski. Nice interception, well timed. Perez. Pedraza. Moved on forwards. And it's Perez!
Perez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Yamal. Yamal. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Pedraza. Pedraza. And here's Perez. He's well positioned here. He's had a shot! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. He's on it, can he get away? Pedri. Nice defending, physical and effective. Buchanan. Pedraza. Pedraza. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's neat. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Martin. De Jong. And he goes cross-field. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Balde. Tries a deft little ball. There's the header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Gay. Marin. Pedraza. Gay. Pedraza. Oh, such a clever touch. Played into the middle. Partey takes the shot. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Pedri. Now it's Rafinha. He calmly anticipates. Buchanan. Vega. Marin. Marin forwards and with intent. Martin. De Jong. Martin. Rafinha. Koundé. De Jong. And it's Lewandowski. Partey wins the duel this time. Marin. Gay. Pedraza. Rafinha, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Rafinha. De Jong. Koundé. Araujo. Pedri. Yamal. Balde. He is just caressing the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Partey. Pedraza. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Martin, who does have an assist to his name. Rafinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Vega, gently done. Can he get onto this? Real chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
De Jong. Yamal, played towards the other side. Rafinha. Lovely feet. Over to the left. Perez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Lewandowski. Played out to the right. Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. Gay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pedraza. Ball's gone out of play. Pedraza. Nice control. Oh, he's overshot the green. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's a throw. Aim forwards. And the ball is out of play. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Rafinha. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. That's the throw. Foyt. Gay, gently done. De Jong. Balde. Yamal. And it's De Jong. Pedri. Kubasi, and it's played forward. Pedri. Out to the right. Yamal. Buchanan. Foyt carries the ball down the right. Vega, aim forwards. Foyt is onto it in a flash. Cuts out the pass. Gay Moved on forwards. It's gone for a throw-in. Balde. Balde hurtling down that right flank. He's got options in the box if it's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Partey. Foyt. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Perez. Pedraza. Partey. Foyt. And here's Perez! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
De Jong forwards and with intent. Martin. Pedri. Balde. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedri played out to the left flank. And it's Martin. And here's Pedri. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Marin. Gay. Partey. Gay. Spread out to the left. Pedraza. Delivered in. Pedri. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Does really well to win the ball there. Partey. This looks promising. Now it's Buchanan. Pedri. Araujo. Oh, can he get onto this? The referee's awarded a free kick. Pedraza. That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Araujo, gently done. Martin. Buchanan trying to keep this in. He is through here. Buchanan. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Partey. And here's Perez. And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Jong. Balde. Very nicely done. Pedri done delicately. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Partey. Gay. And here's Perez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Perez simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
De Jong. De Jong played over towards the opposite flank. Yamal. Balde. Oh, he's found support out wide. Up he goes! Partey. Buchanan. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Martin. Balde. Yamal. Martin. Rafinha looking understandable.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Rafinha. Pedri. Wins the duel this time. Martin. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Partey. Foyt. Gay. Looks to the other side. And it's Buchanan. Partey. De Jong. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. De Jong. Yamal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. That's tidy. De Jong. Oh, it's come loose. Perez. Partey. Buchanan. Foyt. Partey. Gay. Oh, good spread.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got a throw. Pedraza. Marin. Pedraza. Marin. Partey. Partey shifted upfield. Buchanan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri. Buchanan. Foyt. Vega. Marin. Buchanan looks to get on the end of this. The message is clear, none shall pass. Partey. Foyt. Punched away. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Perez. Araujo wins the duel this time. Pedri. Yamal. Kubasi. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Partey. Buchanan. Partey. Gay. And it's Buchanan. Foyt. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And there's green grass ahead of him. Partey is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass duty, did he?
He's found the way through. Yamal. De Jong. Rafinha. Nice physical challenge. Gay. Foyt. Played towards the other side. Pedraza. Strong running down that left flank. That's a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. He's there to get rid. Pedraza. And that's out of reach. Pedri.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Yamal. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Missed by a fraction.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Buchanan. Gay. Pedraza. Marine chooses to go cross-field. And it's Buchanan. Foyt. Gay. Partey. Gay. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. He's having a shot! Koundé has played it long. Lewandowski. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Pedri. Pedri is fouled. And here's Lewandowski! Yes! And they are cruising away. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedri. Yamal. Martin. De Jong. Yamal. Kubasi. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Time to deliver. In again. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Pedri. There are a few waiting for it. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. That is a little undercooked.
Perez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Yamal. And he goes cross-field. Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedri. And here's Yamal. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedraza. And it's Perez. Muscular approach does pay off here. Balde. De Jong. And it's played forward. Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Does really well to win the ball there. Marin. Gay. Foyt. Partey. Buchanan. That's very neat. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hit into the middle. That'll be a corner. Pedraza chips it through. And it's going to be another corner. Partey plays it short. Al-Kubasi gets it away. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. Balde. Yamal. Foyt, aim forwards. Yamal. Koundé. De Jong. Koundé. Rafinha. Succumbs to the pressure. Gay. Araujo. Pedri. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rafinha takes a look up. And it's Pedri. And here's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Crossing. And it's hoisted clear. Marin can get it clear. De Jong. Martin. Rafinha. De Jong. Played back in. Pedri. Perez was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Yamal gently done. Yamal played out to the right. And here's Lewandowski. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This is interesting. He has already had his name taken once.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Rafinha! Lewandowski has a goal! And he's there to get it away. And it's been taken short. And it's Martin. Over to the left. Pedri. Pedri crosses, and that has been clubbed away. De Jong, Yamal, and here's Lewandowski. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Partey, then towards the other side. Gay. Deftly away. Lovely feet. Can he deliver? Al-Kubasi tries to clear. De Jong. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. Kubasi. Yamal. Balde. Here's Lewandowski. Yamal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Pedraza. Foyt. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Marine have it back and can go again. Gay. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pedraza. That is lovely. Gay. Wins the duel this time. Marine. Pedraza. Vega forwards and with intent. Pedraza. interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafinha. Pedri, aim forwards. Rafinha. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Buchanan. Partey. And he goes cross-field. And it's Buchanan. Rafinha. Kubasi. Yamal. Balde chooses to go cross-field. Foyt. Pedraza gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
Koundé. Pedri. Kubasi. De Jong. And it's Martin. Oh, that's nice. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Back into the middle. Balde picks it up now. Oh, smashing header! This time, surely! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Lewandowski. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Foyt. Played over towards the opposite flank. Gay. Pedraza. Foyt. Partey. Gay. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Martin. Rafinha. It's run loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Gay. Partey. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Looks to the other side. Rafinha. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Chance! And he can't put it away. Partey. Vega.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lewandowski. Koundé. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. Pedri. And it's played forward. Pedraza. Yamal gets a foot in here. Pedri. Yamal. Balde. Yamal. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. Martin. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Yamal. Played back in. De Jong. Rafinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Out for a throw. Pedri. And it's De Jong. Balde. Proves too strong. Could go all the way here. Great defending, strong and determined. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Balde. Pedri. Koundé shifted upfield. Vega. Partey tries to thread one through. Nice control. Partey. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Buchanan. Gay. Pedraza. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Gay. Serves up across. And he's there to clear it. Yamal. Partey. Foyt. Partey. Buchanan. Well timed, excellent interception. Lewandowski. Rafinha. Yamal. Yamal laid out to the left flank. Martin. Rafinha. Partey. Gay. Pedraza. Gay. Partey. Pedraza. Pedri. Yamal. Pau Kubasi, gently done. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Foyt. Partey. Foyt. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Foyt. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Spread out to the left. Rafinha. Lofted in. Tries to get it clear. Buchanan. Now it's Perez. Foyt. Succumbs to the pressure. Rafinha. Martin. Araujo. Pedri. Buchanan. And here's Perez. Al Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. He's got away. Shot, surely! Marin. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winner unexpectedly behind. Rafinha. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Buchanan. Foyt. Buchanan. Foyt. And it's played forward. Buchanan.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Buchanan clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. There are a few waiting for it. Yamal's cross. Punched away. And here's Yamal. Yamal.
Barcelona really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Partey, aim forwards. Balde attempts a clearance. Partey. Gay. And it's Buchanan. Buchanan, it's a delicate pass. Balde. Yamal chooses to go cross-field. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Partey. Buchanan. And here's Perez. Voigt. Oh, such a clever touch. And he's there to get it away. Vega have it back and can go again. Gay. Over to the left. Partey. And here's Perez. Now it's Buchanan. And he has been fouled there.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Partey moves short. De Jong. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. Martin. De Jong. Rafinha. Oh, that's neat. Pedri. And he's heaved it away. It's a throw-in. Nice control. Let's cut it out. Perez. Spread out to the left. He's in plenty of space here. That's good play. Short changes him with that pass. Araujo getting this one clear. Pedraza. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. Koundé. De Jong. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Martin's cross. Partey. Buchanan. Played out wide. Rafinha. De Jong. Rafinha. Moved on forwards. He's gone for a throw-in. Yamal forwards and with intent. Koundé. De Jong. And here's Perez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Buchanan. Partey. Played towards the other side. Gay. Played out to the left flank. Yamal. And it's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. De Jong gently done. Vega with the clearance. Marine clears it away. Really well manoeuvred. Gay. Partey. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Pedri shifted upfield. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Barcelona just doing what they're good at. Possession-based football. It's lovely.
Nice to watch. Yeah, it's all about passing in little intricate triangles, trying to force a few of their opponents out of position and then exploit the space.
Partey with the short one. Now then, the ball's... Oh, they could be caught out here. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. Pedri. Balde. Vega. Partey. Vega. Foyt. And it's Buchanan. Foyt, played into space. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Balde. That is lovely. De Jong. Shot a goal!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Marim, gently done. Partey. And it's Buchanan. Buchanan. This physical challenge.
Oh, it's come loose.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. Rafinha stood his ground strongly. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Perez. Marin. Gay. Partey. Foyt. Buchanan. Gay. De Jong. Martin. Pedri. Yamal. Araujo. Kunde. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Martin. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Yamal. Nice interception, well timed. Pedraza. Marin. Vega. Vega shifted upfield. Rafinha. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Martin. And it's Pedri. Rafinha. Very nicely done. Martin. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, it's played into the area. Marin gets rid without sophistication. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Perez! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
They've played it short. Perez. Chance for a shot! Buchanan. Played out towards the right wing. He's in here! Goes for a shot! And he's there to clear it. Rafinha, aim forwards. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. De Jong, head over towards the opposite flank. Yamal. Balde. Yamal. De Jong. Martin. De Jong. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal. Foyt. Quarter of an hour played. Gay. Pedraza. Gay. Partey. Foyt. And it's Buchanan. That's very neat. Partey. Good ball, good tail. Header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Perez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
De Jong. Pedri. Araujo. Oh, can he get onto this? Gay. And here's Perez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foyt. Perez! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
De Jong. Rafinha. Yamal, now he's off and running. Balde. And here's Lewandowski. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal there.
Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Buchanan. Vega. Partey. Gay. Partey. Gay. Pedraza. Oh, nice touch. Partey. Applies the finish!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Partey. Pedraza. Vega. Partey. And it's Buchanan. Partey. And here's Perez. Now it's and the finish! Yamal. Pedri. Balde. Yamal. De Jong. Yamal. Balde. Yamal. Balde. Showing good feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Partey. Gay. Pedraza. And it's Lewandowski. Yamal. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Balde. Koundé forwards and with intent. Pedraza. Partey. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Throw it. Balde. Yamal. De Jong. Martin. Pedri. Martin. Rafinha. It'll be a throw-in. And it's De Jong. Balde. Pedri. Rafinha. De Jong. Martin. Rafinha. Araujo. Yamal. Balde. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Pedri. Now it's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Chance, surely! Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looks to the other side. Pedraza. Marin. It's just beyond his reach. Yamal. Balde carries the ball down the right. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Chance!
What you want from a big game.
Gay moved on forwards. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Yamal. De Jong. Out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Now, can he find a finish? Yamal! Voigt can get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's De Jong. Can he finish? Perez. Voigt. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Now it's Buchanan. Buchanan. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Hit into the middle. Lacking in accuracy.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri wins the duel this time. Rafinha. Pedri. Chooses to go back. Shoots!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Foyt. Buchanan. Proves too strong. Martin. Rafinha. Barcelona keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Balde. Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Foyt. Kubasi. De Jong. Araujo. Pedri. And he goes cross-field. Partey. Pedraza. Can he deliver? Here it is, crossed in. Ter Stegen claims it, and the danger passes. Pedri. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. De Jong.
Balde really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Perez. Foyt. Yamal. Succumbs to the pressure. Foyt. Buchanan. Foyt. Partey. Pedraza. You can get that clear. Partey. Oh, that's a nice ball. Koundé clears it away. A corner it is then. And it's been taken short. Now it's Partey, delivered in. Tries to get it clear. Threatening, and the shot! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's tried the shot. Defending, but that'll do. Buchanan flings in across. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Yamal. Yamal. Pedri. Balde. Pedri. Lewandowski. Cleared without complication. Martin. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pedri. Martin. Pedri. De Jong. Balde. De Jong. Buchanan. Voigt. Vega. Partey. Gay. And it's played forward. Yamal. Rafinha. Yamal. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Perez. Pedraza. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Buchanan. Played in with purpose. He's clearly asking too much with that. Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That has been knocked clear. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee's awarded a free kick. Martin is there and he can get that clear. Partey shapes to shoot! De Jong. De Jong forwards and with intent. Gay. That's really well manoeuvred. Koundé makes the interception. Balde. Yamal. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. And that's aimed into the middle. That's the keeper's ball. Marin. Vega shifted upfield. Gay. Kubasi. De Jong. Martin. Pedri. Yamal. Rafinha. Marin. Pedraza. Foyt. And it's Buchanan. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Yamal. Knocks it out wide. Araujo. De Jong. Rafinha. Yamal. Oh, good spread. Oh, sweet feet. Played out to the right. Too much on that, it's gone out. Pedraza. Balde looking to add to his goal. Martin. De Jong. Martin. Pedri. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Koundé. Rafinha. De Jong. That's a fact. It's Lewandowski! And he's there to clear it. That's tidy. And it's Martin. Martin. Koundé. Martin. De Jong. Pedri. Balde. Yamal. Yamal. Pedri. Balde. Martin. Kubasi. Balde. Pedraza. Vega. Aim forwards. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Buchanan. He is through here. It's really well cleared. Gay. nicely by the defence. Perez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marine, gently done. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. Foyt. Araujo. Receives it in a good position here. That's surely a foul. Free kick. That's a booking, always looked it. Protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He's having a go. Great chance! De Jong. Koundé. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. De Jong. Balde. Yamal. De Jong. Martin. De Jong. Yamal. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Foyt. Rafinha. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Foyt. Partey. Gay. Pedraza. Marine. Pedraza. Pedraza chooses to go cross-field. Partey. Pedraza. Referee has given a corner. Cleared away. Pedraza. And here's Perez. In with the challenge. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski. Partey wins the duel this time. Foyt. Vega. Marin, aim forwards. Gay. Pedraza. Partey. And here's Perez. Perez! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rafinha. Martin. De Jong. Played towards the other side. Balde. Araujo. Balde. Koundé. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's Balde. Balde tries a cross. Buchanan looks to get on the end of this. Perez, out towards the flank. Foyt. Buchanan. And here's Perez. Al-Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Marin. Partey. That's really well manoeuvred. 5 minutes till the break. Showing good feet. And it's Partey. Gay. This looks promising. Now it's Buchanan. Partey. Gay. Pedraza. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Koundé. De Jong. Pedri. Al-Kubasi. Oh, good spread. That's a throw. Now it's Perez. Perez. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
They've played it short. Buchanan, big chance! Araujo, gently done. Yamal. Kubasi. Gay. Pedraza. Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield. Foyt is there and he can get that clear. Perez. Partey. Pedraza. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Martin. Rafinha. De Jong. De Jong head over towards the opposite flank. Pedri. And here's Lewandowski. Gets it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Yamal. Rafinha. Very nicely done. Martin. And here's Rafinha. So who's he picking out? Rafinha puts a cross in. Martin. De Jong. Barcelona seeing plenty of the ball, but without too much penetration. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Perez. Rafinha. Pedri forwards and with intent.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Foyt. Buchanan. Gay. De Jong. Yamal. Balde. Pedri shifted upfield. Deftly away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Partey played out towards the right wing. De Jong aimed forwards, and it's Buchanan. Out to the right. Partey. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pedri. Yamal. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Marin. Partey. 4 added minutes on the board. Buchanan. Referee's given a throw. Partey. Muscular approach does pay off here. Lewandowski. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cuts out the pass, and back to the keeper they go. Gay. Moved on forwards. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Here comes another cross. And the keeper beats it away. Rafinha clears it away. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. De Jong. Martin. De Jong. We are into stoppage time. Yamal. Pedri. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedraza. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. De Jong. Koundé. Rafinha. And it's Buchanan. Partey. Gay. There's the shot! Oh, just wide.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Kubasi. De Jong. And it's played forward. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Rafinha! And here's Rafinha. And it's Martin. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, this is a great position. Yamal, oh, cracking ball. No way through, so back it comes. That is a brilliant interception. Foyt. Vega. Buchanan. Foyt. Buchanan. Partey. Foyt. Oh, such a clever touch. De Jong wins the duel this time. Now it's Rafinha. Now it's Lewandowski. He has found the way through. De Jong. Yamal. He's well positioned here. Partey. That is very well defended. This interception. His positioning was spot on. Pedri. De Jong. Martin. No reported change to either side during the break. Martin. Pedri. Yamal. Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. Perez. Foyt. Vega. Foyt. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Vega. Partey. Gay. Pedraza. Vega. Yamal. Araujo. Kubasi. De Jong. Calmly anticipates. Buchanan. Gay. Pedraza. And here's Perez. And it's Partey. Goes for the shot!
Partey usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Rafinha. Rafinha on a charge down the left. Lovely bit of skill. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Marin. Pedraza. Foyt. Buchanan. Foyt. Partey. Gay. And here's Perez. Foyt picks it up now.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Koundé. De Jong. Rafinha. Oh, can he get onto this? Balde. De Jong. Yamal. He is just caressing the ball. De Jong. Gay. And it's Buchanan. Buchanan played out towards the right wing. Lovely feet. Played into the middle. And that was very necessary. Lewandowski. Rafinha. De Jong. Rafinha. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Foyt gets over and intercepts. Buchanan. Partey. Perez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's gone direct. Gay. Oh, good spread. Pedraza. Rafinha. De Jong. Martin. Rafinha. And he goes cross-field. Yamal. And it's Balde. Balde. Yamal. Balde, there's the delivery. That's a little off target. Now it's Yamal. Danger averted for now. Pedri. Marin. Pedraza. Foyt. Buchanan. Foyt. Played into space out wide. Now it's Perez. Perez. Perez opts to play it back. Partey. That's a nicely weighted pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
De Jong. Pedri. Looks to the other side. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, that's neat. And it's De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Rafinha. Rafinha, and he's gone backward here. He's having a shot! Foyt. Buchanan. Foyt. Buchanan. Foyt. Gay. Buchanan. Foyt. Partey. Gay. Partey. Foyt. Oh, what a climb! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Araujo shifted upfield. Martin. Koundé. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. Partey does really well to win the ball there. Pedraza. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Gay. Partey, aim forwards. Foyt. Oh, that's nice. Partey. Yamal. De Jong. Rafinha. Martin. Rafinha. De Jong. Rafinha. And it's Lewandowski. De Jong. Yamal. Rafinha. Martin. De Jong. Pedri. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Buchanan. Partey. Foyt. Buchanan. Pedraza. Nice control. Partey. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Pedri. De Jong. De Jong, gently done. Martin. De Jong. Pedri. Played out to the right. Valde puts a cross in. And back out it comes. Perez is on a run down the left wing. Yamal. Rafinha. De Jong. Lobbed in behind. Foyt. Balde. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Partey moved on forwards. Now it's Perez. Foyt. Now it's Buchanan. That's good play. Looking for a decent ball in. Buchanan chooses to go back. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And a chance! Decent enough try.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. We're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Koundé forwards and with intent. And here's Lewandowski. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foyt.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And here's Perez. Perez played out towards the right wing. Foyt. That is lovely. Buchanan. Can he finish? And that would have been some goal.
Oh, that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
Araujo played up towards the front line. Pedri. And it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski with the foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Marine. Partey. Buchanan. And that's a good ball. It's Perez! Yamal. Partey. Over to the left. Pedraza. Pedraza has been caught there, it's a foul. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or this referee could soon change his status.
Buchanan. It's a loose ball. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Yamal. Pedri. Pedri played over towards the opposite flank. And it's Pedri. De Jong. Balde. Pedri. Balde. And here's Lewandowski! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid it.
Foyt. Partey. Oh, shooting chance! And they've got rid. Partey. Gay. Turns and goes back. Perez. There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Yamal. Araujo, and he goes cross-field. Foyt. Vega. Marin. Gay. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, nice touch. Lewandowski. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. And it's Buchanan. Gay. Buchanan. Foyt. Foyt making good progress on the right-hand side. A chance to play it in. Partey. That looks a good cross.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
De Jong. Rafinha. Almost an hour gone. Rafinha. Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. Cross.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Rafinha knocks it out wide. Played out wide. Pedri. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. Perez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Yamal. Yamal. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. That has found him in acres of space. Corner given. Vega is there and he can get that clear. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Time to deliver. De Jong. Martin delivers with wit. Defending of the desperate variety. Vega. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Yamal. Balde. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. De Jong. Pedri. And it's Balde. Brilliantly cut out. Gay. Pedraza. Vega. And it's played forward. Partey. Buchanan. Knocks it out wide. There are a few waiting for it. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Balde. Pedri. Played towards the other side. Martin. De Jong. Rafinha. Pedri. Kubasi. Rafinha. Martin. Pedri. Balde. Yamal. Pedri. De Jong. Pedri. De Jong. Martin. Rafinha. That's tidy. Now it's Perez. Foyt. Foyt hurtling down that right flank. And it's Buchanan. Buchanan. Across it goes. That's the throw. Gay. Rafinha. Rafinha. Koundé chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. De Jong. Pedri. Rafinha. Rafinha! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gay. Marine, gently done. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Foyt looking to hit the byline here. And he's there to clear it. Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield. And it's Buchanan. De Jong. Yamal. Martin. Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Rafinha. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. Oh, delicate chip through. Koundé gets it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Perez does really well to win the ball there. And it's Perez. And there's green grass ahead of him. Martin with the clearance. Martin. Koundé forwards and with intent. Vega. Buchanan, who's set up one goal so far. Pedraza. Gay. Yamal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Araujo. Yamal. Kubasi. De Jong. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Gay wins the duel this time. Vega. Partey. Foyt. Some good work on the right flank here. Played into the box. Played towards the other side. Koundé. Rafinha. Martin. Pass has gone astray. Pedraza. Gay. Partey. Foyt. Gay. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Oh, nearly. Araujo, and he goes cross-field. Pedri. Yamal. And it's Balde. Balde making good progress on the right-hand side. Buchanan. Moved on forwards. Now it's Perez. Oh, good spread. Out of play for a throw. Araujo. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Partey, aim forwards. Partey, Buchanan. Foyt, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedri. Yamal. Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, that's neat. Cross from Rafinha. That's an excellent interception. And it's Perez. Pedraza. Partey. Partey shifted upfield. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Balde. De Jong. Pedri. Pedri played over towards the opposite flank. Rafinha. That's good play. Rafinha. Martin. De Jong. Yamal. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. De Jong. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Pedraza. That's really well manoeuvred. Pau Kubasi does well to get it back. Out towards the flank. Foyt. Balde clears it away. Koundé. Martin. Rafinha. Martin. De Jong. And that is as far as they're going to go. Foyt. Partey. Gay. Pedraza. Gay. Pedri. Balde. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski has a goal! Another chance from a corner. Pedraza, showing good feet. Rafinha. Koundé. Rafinha. De Jong. Great work on the overlap. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. No way through, so back it comes. Perez. Now that's well seen too. And here's Lewandowski. And it's Balde. Cleared away. Buchanan. Now it's Perez. Buchanan. Foyt. Partey. Foyt. Partey. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Lewandowski. Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Partey. Can he deliver? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, the movement is slick. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he's playing innocent. He has every reason to. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
And straight into the wall. Great defending, strong and determined. Araujo. Koundé, gently done. De Jong. Balde. Yamal. Balde. That's a cute ball. Vega tries to clear. De Jong. Pedri. And he thumps it clear. Gay did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Partey. Moved on forwards. And it's Buchanan. Pedraza. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vega. Gay. Marin. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Vega. Yamal. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Balde. It's gone out for a throw-in. That is lovely. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Buchanan for decent chance! And that would have won it.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Araujo aim forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedri. Martin. Rafinha. De Jong. Rafinha. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! It's anyone's ball now. Gets his head on it! Should have equalised.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
That's really well manoeuvred. Marin. Vega. Partey. Foyt. Foyt. Partey. Yamal, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That's a danger. Lewandowski! Oh, that could cost them. Marin. Moved on forwards. And here's Lewandowski. Gay. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Yep, it's a corner. Pedri goes short. Lewandowski delivers.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Perez. Foyt. Partey. Marin. And it's played forward. Foyt. Foyt looking to hit the byline here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Araujo shifted upfield. Foyt. Buchanan. Partey. Gay. Partey. Foyt. And here's Perez. Pedraza. Turns and goes back. And he shoots! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Koundé, quick ball upfield.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Marin, Pedraza. Buchanan played out towards the right wing. And it's Partey. Gay.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Buchanan. Gay. Pedraza.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's having a look round. And here's Lewandowski.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pedri. Balde forwards and with intent. It's Lewandowski! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Vega can get it clear.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's really well manoeuvred. Gay. And it's played forward. And it's Buchanan. Foyt.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a good run down the right. Balde.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Marin. Pedraza. Gay. Moved on forwards. Buchanan. Perez. Foyt. Now it's Buchanan. That's very neat. Oh, it's come loose. Could be danger here. So who's he picking out? Buchanan crosses it in here. Araujo tries to clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He is just caressing the ball. And it's De Jong. Pedri. Yamal.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Pedri.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Balde. Aim forwards. Yamal has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Vega is there, and he can get that clear. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Balde. Pedri. It's run loose here.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Partey. Partey, gently done. Pedraza.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Yamal. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. Spread out to the left. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Lewandowski. He's had a shot!
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Moved on forwards. Vega. Very much into the last knockings. That's really well manoeuvred. Ball's gone out of play. Martin. Rafinha.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Into the last 5 minutes. Pedraza. Perez. Oh, he's found support out wide.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Balde. Yamal.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Balde. De Jong. Martin. Barcelona to make one last surge forward. And it's Martin. Rafinha. Lovely bit of skill. De Jong. Out to the left it goes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Muscular approach does pay off here. Balde. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. Played out to the right. Yamal. Barcelona have to get it into the box and quickly. Balde, now the ball in. Pedri plays it short. Lewandowski crosses it in. Yamal. And can he finish it? And somehow he's managed to miss it. Marine shifted upfield. And it's Partey. And here's Perez. Well read. The danger is averted.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
De Jong. Partey. Vega. Gay. Marine, aim forwards. Well, played right into his path. Pedraza. Over to the left. Partey. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he deliver? Oh, that's nice. Balde does really well to win the ball there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Balde. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. And it's played into the middle. Vega tries to clear. Foyt gets it away.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Looking for a corner. Balde gets good distance on it. And it's Partey. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rafinha. Well, this is surely their last chance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And it's played forward. Foyt. Buchanan. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Perez. Buchanan. Marin. Gay. Pedraza. Pedri. Yamal. De Jong. Barcelona desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Gay. Marin. Pedraza. Marin. Gay. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. De Jong shifted upfield. Barcelona cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. Buchanan. Partey. Gay. Pedraza.